This is going to be how I attach my braid and my mono together. I've got cotton wool here, so it's a bit more difficult, but the green represents your braid line going to your fishing rod. The white here represents your mono or your fluoro. I like to use fluoro when I'm egg drifting and mono for lakes and rivers. But this is the Alberto knot. I used to do the FG knot, but the FG was a bit more harder to tie when your fingers are cold and wet. But yeah, so start off by putting a loop in your mono or fluoro. Leave yourself enough of a tag end to play with. So just like that. You grab your braid line and you thread it through the loop. You can go top or bottom, it's up to you. I'll go through the top. Pull enough tag end through. Pinch it at the top of the loop to hold it together. And then I hold on to it like this. And I can grab the braid. I do about 8 wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pinch it at the bottom wrap. Yeah, you want to do about the same amount of wraps back up. Ideally in between each wrap. Yeah, this is the important part. See the braids underneath the mono, so you want to go back out through the top. You want it to go out the same way as it's coming in. So poke it. Get through the top there. So it should look something like that, you know. You hold both lines and you just pull it. When it starts getting tight, that's when I'll moisten the knot. So I let go of the tag ends. I let the tag ends drop down. I wrap it around my finger. Wrap it around. And then, if the camera will focus, I'll pull it. And you should have a knot. A knot that looks something like this. Alright, you see how that wee white bit's bulging up? You can grab the tag end and give it a pull to get that out there. And then that's a nice wee knot. Now these tag ends, you can cut them right at the knot. I do leave a wee bit of braid sticking out, but your fluoro line, you want to cut it as close as you can. Sometimes the fluoro can hook onto the wee tag and hook onto a wee strand of braid. It makes a horrible mess. Yeah. Cut it. Cut the tags off. And then I'll wrap it around a couple of fingers and give it a tuck. Make sure it's secure. And you should end up with a nice wee knot like that. Right, that's it. So 8 wraps going down, 8 wraps going back up. That's the size of the actual knot. It's a real slim knot. It's nice for going through the guides. But now I'll do about 2 inches. Cut that off. This is where I'll attach one of these swivels. These are triangle swivels from Kilwell or something. Yeah, so put my main line through the top, my egg line through the bottom, sinker line on the swivel out the side, and I've hardly ever had it tangle up on me, which has been real good. So I like to go through the swivel, come back around, go through it again. And then I'll just do your normal 5 wraps. I'm going to do it off camera. Alright, cut off the wee tag. So it's, the focus isn't very good. Braid, couple inches, swivel. And when it comes to tying the egg on, let's go through the eye once. If you can get through there twice, do it twice. Now I'll just do your normal 5 wraps. 4, 5. Go through your loop. It's just your standard fishing knot. Moisten the knot and pull it tight. Now to cinch it up I use my scissors. And I got this wee ring bit on them. So put the hook through there and then give it a wee tug. It's nice and tight. Cut the tags off. Always keep your tags. Put your tags in your pocket or whatever. You know, you don't want to be leaving fishing line around everywhere. Now, if I was going to add another hook, I'll just get a strand of this here. You go around the shank of the hook there, tie another knot, and then, I don't know, about 30 centimeters or so, tie on another egg. Okay, it's easy for me to record this bit on the ground. So you got your braid, your 2 inches to your swivel, and then about 30 centimeters of line to your sinker. Now you want your sinker line to be lighter than your main line, so if it gets snagged it's going to snap off easier. what I like to do to measure my egg line, I have it a couple inches out, then I come down and I measure it to my little hook stay here, because I do a lot of fishing by myself. It's easier for me to net the fish if my line doesn't exceed the length of the fishing rod, or else I can't net it by myself. Yeah, that's about it. So if I was going to add a second egg, I probably would add it about here, so I'd have my first egg and then my second egg down here. But yeah, that's about it. And this is just it's gonna focus on that. This is just my 8'3" CD rod. I got it the other week. I haven't posted any videos of it yet, but I have drifted with it. It's a nice rod to drift with. Yeah, Extrasense Nano. It's actually a real nice rod. For it being a bit shorter, it casts to the other side of the canal pretty easy. But yeah, that's my fishing setup. I hope it helps you. If you got any questions, just ask.